All right, guys, we're gonna go over the windshield wiper exercise for the lower body. We're gonna start by coming on the ground, and we have a yoga mat if we need. Not necessary though. Feet, we're gonna be just outside the hips for width. Hands pretty close to behind us here. And now the hands can face, fingers can face forward, sides, back, whatever's comfortable for your individual wrists and shoulders. Now, from there, we're going to push into the ground with the hands. We want the shoulders away from the ears. We want as good a posture as you can have right here. We want to have the low back nice and flat, okay? And the hips underneath the low back. And we want to make sure that the hips stay there. Otherwise, we're going to be creeping forward as we go, and we don't really want that. So now from here, we're going to take a nice exhale as we let the knees fall towards the right side. And you'll see here, like if we need to adjust your footing, feel free to adjust the footing so the distance between foot to foot is your lower leg length. Okay, now you can see that my left hip is off the ground. That's a-okay. Now from here, we want to make sure that we keep the hips and low back kind of pulled back as we bring the feet back up to the center, and then as we shift over to the left side. And now the right hip will come off the ground as we go through the internal rotation. And again, the key is to keep pressing through the ground, keeping the shoulders down away from the ears, and keeping the hips and low back pulled backwards to make sure the body stays in one spot while we go through the reps for this exercise. And always exhaling in particular down into the end range as we go side to side. So if we're creeping forward, like my hips are underneath me a little bit more, or in front of me a little bit more, and you can just watch my knees here and my legs, and you can see how much further past the mat I'm getting. I'm not trying to do this. If you don't keep your hips and low back pulled backwards, you're just going to scoot forward, and you're not going to get all the necessary work, particularly into your internal rotators. So be aware of that one, guys, okay?